Would you like to know the best keyword tool for YouTube? Now there are several tools out there. I've used all of them and I'm going to demonstrate them and show you the pros and cons and show you the one that I highly recommend to actually get results on YouTube. Okay, so there are 4 different tools that I'm going to demonstrate and talk to you about the pros and cons. We're going to start with Answer the Public. We're going to talk about the Google tool. We're going to talk about TubeBuddy. Then we're going to talk about the one that I highly recommend, and I'll demonstrate that one for you. All right, so this website, answerthepublic.com, it's been around for a long time. It's got a smiling guy there. It used to have a hilarious guy that would actually be moving and grunting and doing weird stuff. Anyway, I'm going to show you the free version of this tool. I guess before I do that, let me show you when you hit this upgrade to Pro, there are premium versions, but it just gives you a little bit more data, but it's not the data that we need. So whether free or Pro, what I'm going to talk about applies here. Okay, so to keep things uniform for all these tools, I'm going to use parenting as the example. So if we come into Answer the Public, notice right here it says use 1 to 2 words for best results. Okay, so I'm going to type in parenting. Just take some time to think, which that's fine. Okay, so it has this really cool visual graphic here, right? You've got parenting in the middle, you've got what or who or when or will. Will parenting payment go up? Will parenting get easier? Will parents plus loans be forgiven? So this is cool that it's got questions in here. What's missing is we don't know the search volume, and these are still pretty short questions. Some of them I'd say are specific. It's just limiting. Like when you have a whole bunch of these ideas, you'll have to copy and paste this into another tool to be able to find monthly search volume. I mean, what I'm looking for is I scan the screen, I'm looking for like, what are some of the longest ones? Which parenting style encourages children's independence? I mean, that's a pretty good question. It's specific. And so I would just want to know the search volume. I guess that's what's missing on that. Oh, here's a long one because it's sideways. What parenting style is low in demandingness and response? So I'm guessing that doesn't really have a lot of search volume because it's a weird word, demandingness. So I would love to see hundreds of really long ones, and I really just scanned through and found 2, and I don't even know what the search volume is. Okay, the next one that I want to show you is actually the Google AdWords keyword tool. I used to use this tool all the time back before the process became really easy, but this is one of the tools I used back in the day, and I never know how to find it. So I just typed in Google AdWords keyword tool. And I think this might take me to the right place. Go to the keyword planner. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to come in here to discover new keywords, and I'm just going to type in parenting. All right, and you'll see here that we're only getting 1, 2 word phrases. There's a 3 word phrase. But it's like you're going to have to dig and dig and dig to be able to find questions and to find long ones. The one advantage of this tool is it shows average monthly searches. So it shows that search volume. So we find some good things with one tool, but it's missing stuff. Then you come to this tool and it's got the thing that's missing. So really you would have to combine those 2 tools together to be able to even use this. That is going to take you forever though, and I know from experience. Okay, the next tool I'm going to demonstrate is TubeBuddy. Now TubeBuddy is made for YouTube, so you would think that the keyword tool is going to be helpful. I have a subscription to TubeBuddy and we use it all the time, but not their keyword tool. We use TubeBuddy for their A/B split testing of thumbnails, testing 2 thumbnails to see which one performs better. That tool is great and I recommend it, but for their keyword tool, let me show you what we're looking at here. So I'm just on Noel Randall's channel. This is one of the channels I produce. And this little toolbar over here to the right, this information section, you'll see the TubeBuddy logo right there. So all this information is given me from TubeBuddy, and you look down here and you see tags, and I can click on this to show search rankings. So let me show you that and wait for that to load. So it's saying that, hey, this video ranks for, second for Noel Randall, or Noel Randall coaching, or 000 and become a millionaire. That's kind of interesting. So what I want to show you, I'm actually going to come in here to edit the video. Now I'm not going to edit it because this video is actually live on her channel. But when you come down below the description, below the thumbnails, YouTube's actually made it harder to find because the tags field isn't really that important. And that should be an indicator for you. YouTube says that they actually don't pay much attention to this tags field anymore. Why do we need keyword research then? Well, YouTube knows what your video is about because it transcribes your video. So it's really about what you say in your videos, and the title is very important. But it provides all these things. I mean, here's the tags field. You've got this TubeBuddy icon right there that shows your tag tools. And then it's got a whole bunch of different examples. Okay, so it's like this is a shortcut. You upload your video here, and then you've got all these different ideas of, you know, best trading app or crypto cash or how to invest in Bitcoin or how to invest money as a teenager. Like none of these are 8 words long. Oh, here's one. How to become a millionaire, the truth no one tells you. Okay, but that's not the title of this episode. So for the strategy that I teach to work, you have to do your keyword research first, and then you know what the title is, and then you film your video. And after you film it, you edit it, you upload it to YouTube. So you're kind of too late, right? You can't do SEO after the fact. Think of the title, How to Increase Productivity in a Dental Office. If you filmed a video on increasing productivity and then uploaded it to YouTube, and then you found that phrase, how to increase productivity in a dental office, that just wouldn't work because you weren't talking to the dental team. You have to do the keyword research first, find these amazing, unique, specific titles, and then that's the title of your video. Then you film it, then you say those words, you answer that question in the video, and then you upload it to YouTube. And by that point, TubeBuddy's irrelevant. And it's probably not gonna find that title anyway. Another disadvantage, we've talked about this with the other tools, is it doesn't show you search volume. It doesn't indicate if it's valuable, if it's gonna work to get you search traffic. A lot of the keyword tools, when they talk about the value or the competition, it's talking about advertising competition. Like if you're gonna pay to have these videos or your website ranked or your ads ranked for those phrases, we're talking about something totally different. It's organic. It's people that are searching organically on Google and YouTube. Okay, so now I'm ready to share with you the tool that I do recommend and that I use every day. And I'm also excited to announce that, you know, you're watching these videos as a part of this course that I'm launching in the month of December on YouTube. This is episode 6 of the 22 video series, teaching you the entire strategy to generate leads on YouTube. Well, this is a companion series to my book. My book is called A Hero's Guide to Influence on YouTube. Now you can get this book for free as long as you're willing to cover the shipping cost. So go to natesyoutubebook.com. You can find that link in the description. And as long as you cover the shipping, that book is yours for free. Okay, so this is the website. It's semrush.com. And the tool that I'm going to show you is this keyword magic tool. Now they do have a limited free trial. You can go to herokeywordtool.com and that'll give you access to a free trial and you can try this out. If I type in parenting and then I come over here, look at these controls. I can turn on the questions button so it filters out everything that's not a question because I want questions. Then I always go to this word count filter and I'm going to start at my default, turn that up to 8. So now it's filtering out everything that's less than 8 words. Now take a look at these examples. Is Santa real or is it your parents? Okay, I don't know if you want to cover that, but also look at this search volume. Okay, so we see everything. We can control the number of words. We can control whether it's a question or not. And we see the search volume. To get started with this strategy, you actually don't want to go after phrases with a high search volume. I can either do 2 things. I can scroll down and just look for when it gets smaller, or I can even increase the word count. I can go up to 10 words. And now we've still got phrases that are in the thousands. Look at this one. What benefits does a child get if a parent dies? Okay, that's interesting. That's not really a parenting topic. And by the way, you can adjust it more. If I wanted to have questions that had the word parenting in it, I could do phrase match or exact match. But what I'm going to do, look at these. We got thousands of results here. If I'm going to go to the next page, and we still find phrases, I'm going to go down until we get below 100. All right, so I just saw right here. Now we're down to 90 searches a month. So that's when I want to start combing through this list and just checking the box for phrases that I like. I actually want to find questions that start with a how. All right. How does responsible parenting affect a child's physical health? That's pretty specific. How long can a child stay on parents' car insurance? So depending on if that were your topic or not, I mean, that is a very specific question. Okay, that one's pretty much the same. That one's pretty much the same. So I'm going to skip those because I already checked one. How long can your parents claim you as a dependent? So that's not really teaching parenting. So I wouldn't grab that if I were doing a parenting channel. How much do you get to be a foster parent? So I think that's talking more about financially and kind of incentives that people have to do foster parenting. So parenting is a really broad topic, and I'm actually going to just show you another example using the word. You can see that this tool works even for the word parenting. I could spend hours and I'd find hundreds of topic ideas. I can narrow it down if I want to help kids listen. So I can type in kids and listen. We got the same filters on, so we're looking at questions, and we actually had 10 or more. I'm going to lower this back down to 8. Oops. All right, let's go down just so we're below 100 in the search volume here. How to talk so your kids will listen. That's awesome. How to get kids to listen to you. That's pretty similar. Or how to get my kids to listen. Ooh, look at this one. How to get your kids to listen without yelling. Just by adding those 2 extra words makes it way more specific. So I like those 2. I think those are unique enough. Like one is how to talk, but then this is really talking about getting your kids to listen without you having to yell, or what to do when your kids just won't listen. Ooh, this is another interesting one. Why don't parents listen to their kids? Or maybe another twist, why does my kid not listen to me? So this tool has only been around for a few years. It came out in beta and it was amazing. It really transformed this game because I've been using this strategy for many years, but I had to use tools like Answer the Public and the Keyword Planner from Google. When this tool came out, it just made this process way easy. Okay, so now you know the tool, and I'm excited to teach you how to use the tool the right way and how to do keyword research the right way. That's what we're covering tomorrow. Remember that this is just video 6 of a 22 module course the entire month, every weekday. Okay, so tomorrow's episode is how to do keyword research the right way. I'll see you then.